Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
To Notary Educators with Kimmi. I'm your host, Kimmi. How's it going, guys? So for those of you who may be new to the channel, I am your number one notary educator where I actually teach you how to become a great notary, how to overcome your fears, how to get out there and make this money. And I know if I teach you correctly how to do your notarial duties, the money will come. So I always say, what I do over this way, it may not be the sexiest thing in the business, like the marketing, the flash, 6 figures, but I will definitely help you to be a great notary and to make the money that you need. It might be part-time, full-time, whatever you want to do with the business is completely up to you. But I can definitely train you on what to do. So I want to welcome everyone. Those who listen to the podcast, those who will watch the replay. All right. So today I wanted to always drop in gems, guys. I hear a lot of people say, Kimmi, I want to do apostilles, but I'm terrified. And for those of you who are scared of doing apostilles, I want to tell you today, stop being afraid. I'm going to give you some things that people tell me why they can't do it. I'm going to tell you why you can do it. Okay. So I see we have some people here. So if you are here, let me know if you are doing apostilles. Put a 1 if you are and a 0 if you're not. If you're not doing them and you're not doing them because you don't know how to, or you're not doing them because you're afraid. Which one is it? April Burns. Hey, April, welcome. I have a question. I got a job with an apostille to Puerto Rico. Okay. So you can drop your question. We'll see if we can answer it here. If not, probably just refer you to Puerto Rico's website and they'll be able to get you through it. Carrie says she's not doing them because she is, number 2, either don't know how or afraid. Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it today. So one of the main things I get is Kimmi. And this is another one. This one is not under the heading of being afraid, but this is a huge, people say, Kimmi, I don't live near the Secretary of State. I don't live near the Secretary of State. So that's why they're not doing apostilles. What's up, Drea? Okay. That's not a good reason. So what happens when you don't live near the Secretary of State? That is not a reason for you not to do apostilles. You simply either mail the document to the Secretary of State for your client, or you hire a courier to take it for you. So that's not a valid reason to not do them because you don't live near the Secretary of State. Let me cut that off, y'all. Okay, so I get that excuse, or not an excuse, but because if you don't know, you don't know. But that's not a reason not to be avoiding apostilles because you don't live near the Secretary of State. I happen to live near the Secretary of State. Okay, so for me, I'm 30 minutes away. To Atlanta process is a little bit different. And actually, let me go back just a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. Some of you may not even know what an apostille is. Let me go back just a wee bit. So an apostille is a document that is leaving the United States, going to another country, typically. And in this case, April has one going to Puerto Rico. But it's a document not being used in the 50 states, okay? So before they can use it, the client, it has to have a greater level or higher level of authentication, okay? So that's what it is. That's why it's needed. So why would someone hire you to facilitate the document for them or to get the apostille when they can go do it themselves? One, the process is not as easy as just writing something out. You do have to think about it. It's just like, it's a skill. It's a skill. All notaries don't do them. Okay? They don't know how to do them. They don't want to do them. And the same thing with your clients. Your clients do not want to process them. They don't have time. They're working. They don't feel like figuring out, well, what document do I need to put on top? How do I get it back? Some of the same things and reasons why notaries don't want to be bothered with it. But it's a very high paying job. It really is. Okay. So all that being said, that's what an apostille is. Now, again, the number one reason I get is people say, I live 2 hours from the Secretary of State. I can't do apostilles. Or I live 4 hours from the Secretary of State, so I can't do apostilles. That's not true. As I was stating earlier, the workaround would be you mail it in. Most apostille locations with Secretary of State, that's how they want you to do it anyway. They don't have a lot of walk-in service. So it doesn't matter that you live 2 hours away. You're going to get the document from your client. Then you're going to process it and mail it to the Secretary of State. And they're going to mail it back to you. Then you'll get back with your client. One way. Workaround number two is you would hire a courier. So you get all the documents, get everything ready. And because you don't live near the courier, right? The courier may live right around the block from the Secretary of State. You still have to mail it to the courier. So you have several ways you can do it. You're going to either mail it direct to the Secretary of State, or depending on the time frame and turnaround, then we're going to give it to a courier. Okay. So those are your two workarounds. That's one thing I always hear people say. I don't live near the Secretary of State. So if you're one of those people, I have helped you. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Number two, and I do have an apostille course that is very thorough. It takes you through the steps of processing. I forgot this part too, because I don't have a script. Okay. I don't have a script. So let's go back. So there's two ways to process an apostille, actually three. Level 1, 2, and 3. 1 is just your basic run of the mill. You and your Secretary of State. Number 2 is it has to go through your Secretary of State and Washington, D.C. Okay. Number 3 is it has to go to your Secretary of State. All right. So, level 3. So I do teach all of that in the apostille course. It is on sale, 60% off. Look at these bugs. 60% off. Coupon code is WIN2025, WIN2025. And that's if you want to do a deep dive, if you don't want to see self-teach yourself. So I have on this channel about maybe 10, 15 videos about apostilles. So if you want to learn it in a succinct manner, clear, crisp, and just knock it out the box, get the course, okay? It's a bug. I'm outside, if you couldn't tell. It's so nice out. I wanted to get some air. So I love sitting outside when I can. It's a little chilly, but I have on long sleeves, so I'll be all right. So anyway, all that being said, you got a couple of different ways you can learn, okay? Self-teach or get my course. 60% off. Coupon code is WIN, WIN2025, okay? Or it's included in the mentorship program. It's included in the mentorship program. All inclusive. I'll come back to that later. I'll get some of your questions and I'll tell you about the mentorship program. So anyway, another one that I get all the time is I don't have a courier. People tell me, well, Kimmi, I want to do apostilles, but I don't know any couriers. I don't have a courier. How do I get a courier? They ask me, do you have a list of couriers? No, I do not have a list of couriers. But what I do when I need a courier, I'm going to tell you my secret, is my Facebook group, Notary Educators, has 10,000 notaries in it. So when I do need a courier, I will just simply put in the chat in our Facebook, I'll put a post and I'll say, hey, I need a courier in New York. And other New York notaries will reach out. As those notaries are reaching out to me, I'm Googling them. I'm like, okay, so James says he's available. Sarah says she's available. And Monica's available. So I'm Googling all three, checking their reviews, making sure they know what they're doing. Because even though they're just a courier, I don't just give my documents to anyone, okay? I do not. I don't give just any of my work to just anybody. You have to be coming correct. I have to know you know what you're doing, even as a courier. So I'm not going to just call somebody and say, hey, can you take my documents for me? Nope. I'm Googling them. I'm looking at their reviews, making sure they're 5 stars. What are their clients saying? Are their clients saying they're dependable? If their clients are saying they're dependable, then I probably can use them too. But if all their clients are leaving bad reviews, I'm not calling that notary even just to carry my documents anywhere. No, I'm not. I'm very OCD about my documents and my business. So as you can tell, I don't play around. I'm not just using anybody. But to that point, so that's one way you can find someone to be a courier for you, is join our Notary Educators Facebook group. Completely free. You do not have to have bought any of our products or anything like that, okay? Now, I'm going to say hi to a couple people. So that's one way you can find a courier. I'm going to give you a couple more. Hold on. Because that's just what I do. Do we have to have the apostille form for Puerto Rico? Yeah, every state you have to have the apostille form, April. Anywhere you send it, you have to have the form that goes with it. Yes. Yes, that's the first thing I teach you in training. Is this your first one, April? Are you just trying to fake this till you make it? I'm just curious. Or is this just a one-off because it's Puerto Rico? Let me know. Are you just trying to fake this? Do you know how to do apostilles or you don't? You just trying to figure it out? Let me know. And there's no shade either way. I'm just trying to see, do you really know what you're doing though? Okay? Because that question right there lets me know that you may not know. I can tell by your questions what you know and what you don't. Answer my question, April. Do you know how to do apostilles? Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me know. Yes, you do, or no, you don't. And you just figuring it out. And ain't nothing wrong with just figuring it out. I watched your videos. Okay. Well, then you do know a little something. Get it, April. But if you're going to really try to do this and make the money that I talk about and other people talk about, get the course, April. Don't try to fake it, okay? But yes, get the form for Puerto Rico, okay? Very good. And I'm glad you're watching my videos, and I'm glad they're helping you so you can imagine what the course is like if you learn it from the videos. Get it, Kimmi? Now I got to do my little Kimmi dance. Go, Kimmi. Go, Kimmi. Go, Kimmi. Go, Kimmi. Okay. Anyway, I'm always so pleased when I know that people have learned something from me and then they're able to go and execute. It just touches my heart. Paid or unpaid, that means your girl know what she's doing, okay? I've had other people in the comments. You can watch some of my apostille videos and they always say, I got through it through your course or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. All right, so let me get a couple of comments and then remind me. No, let me go back to this about how to find a courier, and I'm gonna get y'all comments, I promise, because I don't want to forget. So another way to get couriers is to be a part of our Facebook group. One, and you just put in there, hey, I'm looking for somebody. Number two is I Google notaries near the Secretary of State where I need someone. So if I needed somebody in Florida, I would Google notaries near the Secretary of State in Florida. And then I would do the same process. Who got 5 stars? Who got the best ratings? And I say, hey, can you be a courier for me? Oh, sure. And they may not even know what that is, quite honestly. They probably won't know what it is. If they do, fine, whatever. If they don't. But I'll just explain to them, hey, I need you to run this document over there, drop it off, get a receipt, whatever you can do, send it back to me, okay? That's what I would do. And I'm still reading reviews. I don't do business with people who don't have reviews. And that's why I always tell you the number one thing on your personal notary business is have some reviews. People read reviews all day long, guys. If you don't have no reviews out there, your business is not going to sell. It's not. It ain't going to do nothing. Okay? Not anything or nothing. It ain't going to do nothing. All right. So that's the other way that I would recommend that you get a courier. Okay? Let me get your comments. So April, it has watched my videos and now she's trying to facilitate her first apostille. Go ahead, April. Araya says, how can I contact you? How can I get your apostille training course and how much does it cost? So to contact me would be notaryeducatorsllc.com. And then there's a contact us at the bottom of the page, 1. But number 2, Araya, I would really recommend take your time and read the course descriptions. They're very clear. There's not really much for us to talk about. Unless you're just like spanking brand new, but even then I'm gonna recommend you get the book for your state because I can't give you everything you need in a 5-minute conversation to tell you about this business. So what I recommend if you're brand new, get the book for your state. I have one for each state, Alabama, California, everybody. Start there, read what the business is about, then determine, am I a student that prefers self-paced or do I prefer, do I want to just buy the course and own it? Or would I like to be part of mentorship and have Kimmi weekly train me and also train me via the live group me chat, which is open 7 days a week. So we have a private community also that operates 7 days a week. This is not the Facebook group. The Facebook group is open to anybody, but the private chat is only for those that are members. So we got somebody doing their first hospital power of attorney tonight. I won't put his business out here because he's not on here to talk about it, but I want to say, go, you know who you are. And the people are doing some amazing things. So if you work the program will work for you. And I'm so glad at how the program is going. I really am. There's just no other way to say it. So I answered that question. How much is the course? The Apostille course, I think, is $77. Coupon code is it's regular $190. I think, I don't recall, but I think it ended up being 77 with the coupon. Coupon code is WIN2025. WIN 2025, or it is included free in the mentorship program. Well, not free, but it's included in the mentor program. In the mentorship program, I'll talk about that shortly. Okay, so I had 2 heart attacks and a stroke. I need to provide for my family. I really need help. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow. Well, I hope you are recovering. Slowly. Take your time, okay? Just take your time, and we'll be here. And if you can't afford something right now, just look at the free videos. That's why I do them. I have over 1,000. The mentorship program is for people that are really ready and able to go next level. And that may not be where you are right now, and that's okay. We're going to still be friends. I'm going to still help you where I can. And the best way I can help you if you're not part of mentorship is via the free videos. Because I have 1,000 videos here on this channel, okay? April says, okay, yes, they are. I will sign up for mentorship next month. Oh, you're good. Whenever you want to join, you can cancel and come whenever you want to. Canella says she is a beast. What's up, Connie? Hold my hand, child. April says, I'm getting a lot of notary work from my bank. Oh, cool. Okay. Congratulations on that, too. That's great. So anytime you can get, a nice flow or source going and you ain't got to work that hard for it, that is great. And that's another reason why I say get that Google business page going. Serve your clients. Do a good job. They will work for you. I have people all the time say, call my notary. Oh, do this. Call her. She can do it. I have people calling me doing stuff. I'm like, I don't do that. But they already know whatever it is, I'm going to try to see, can I do it? If I can, I'm going to try to make it happen. So, but I have my clients working for me because they're referring me. You know what I'm saying? And Google too. So let's talk about the mentorship program. For those of you who may be new. So we do have a Notary Business Success Mentor program. Okay. The mentor program is $47 per month. It includes 15 core principal trainings that you need in order to have an effective business. Everything you need, tip sheets are included, sample documents are included, pricing, how to price your services, how to market, your tax course, everything you need, A to Z is in the course, okay? Now, in addition to that, we have probably, almost 50 videos from weekly sessions you can go back and watch because the mentor program has been running for almost a year. So you can go back and catch those videos too. They're part of the program. The live sessions are held weekly. This Wednesday, we are talking about how to collect money when a company doesn't want to pay. Okay, we're going to talk about it. I actually have some demand letters in the course. So everything you need, I just uploaded those today because someone asked for those last month. I think it was last month. Someone asked about those. So we have some demand letters there that can help you. You don't have to use my letter, but it'll just give you something to think about when you get ready to demand your money. So I've even included that, but that's what we're going to talk about this week. If you missed the live, again, you can always go back and catch the replay. So the mentorship program is amazing. And I know it because I wrote it and I can see the results. The people are doing a thing. They are. All right, let's get some of these comments. So don't be shy. Ask your question. So April, go to Puerto Rico website and follow the steps. Okay. Thank you. Also, I was offered to set up a notary spot at a senior center. Get it, April. April, if you are not sure what to do. Oh, I didn't mention it includes the estate/trust training also. That's all included. All inclusive. One fee, $47. April, if you're not really sure about estates, packages and stuff like that, wills, power of attorneys, then feel free to check out the free video here. And then that's also included in the courses. And again, some people don't want to buy mentorship, and that's okay. You don't have to. You can cancel it anytime, but if you want to buy the course straight out and own it, you can. And that coupon code I gave earlier for the Apostille is good for all the courses. And it is WIN2025, WIN 2025. The smoke is killing me. Somebody is burning some trees, y'all. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna have to stop in a minute because the smoke be killing me. Canella says, Miss Connie says, I'm in Illinois now and there's a lot of regulations. Total opposite of Arizona. Girl, Illinois is an easy state. Y'all ain't got no regulations. You might need to check that out. I'm going to challenge you to check it out. You are not an attorney state. You could charge whatever you want for travel. Yeah, I would challenge you on that. You got to know your handbook. The hardest state to be a notary, the hardest state to be a notary is going to be Georgia. Yep, that's me. And I've been able to have a business. Alexis has a business. I have many friends that I help start businesses. Everybody, a lot of people in my group. So it doesn't really matter where you are. You got to know how to get it, right? The rules don't change. The rules don't change. There are a few little caveats that may be different, but once you know how to do the business, you know how to do the business. So I would challenge you to check your handbook on that, because Illinois is not complicated. If you told me you were in Maryland, they have they're a little stricter on their travel fees, but then they can do loan signings, they can do apostilles. So whatever state you're in, there's a workaround. There's a workaround. And each state is different, because California notaries charge twice or three times what I charge here in Georgia. Okay. So I know how to do basic notary. Okay. Cool. Okay, thanks. I know I could count on you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you straight, April. When is the next Zoom? Carrie. Carrie, are you in mentorship? I'm so sorry, because I just don't remember your name. Oh, child, these bugs. I'm telling you. The next mentorship meeting, though, for Zoom is on Wednesday night, if that's what you're referring to. I don't have anything else just open to the public right now. Okay. I'm going to have to get out of here. To change my commission, that is. Oh, Connie. Okay, that's different. Okay. To change your commission. Okay. April says I charge $175. So, April, my only concern is, honey. Oh, Carrie. Okay, good. Just joined. Okay. Yeah, Carrie. So the mentor program this week is on Wednesday. And you can always find that calendar at notaryeducatorsllc.com. And then also within the course, the second drop down is the Zoom is already out there for this week. The Zoom link, the picture of what it's about, and the whole month. So it's already out there. So just really familiarize yourself with Kajabi. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a distraction. April says she charged $175 for that apostille, and that's a perfect dollar amount for what you got to do. But I would challenge you, April, that please don't be charging these people that kind of money and you don't really know what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna really challenge you on that, because you might make it through this one, but the next one you might not be able to kind of fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? Even though you have watched some of my videos, you may be able to. I don't know what kind of student you are. I pray it works out for you. That's what we're going to pray, okay? But just, I would caution you and anybody else, don't just start, I'm going to start charging $175, $150, and you don't really know what you're doing, okay? Because you might get a one-off. I'm going to tell y'all one more story. I am going to get out of here if y'all have any questions. Because that smoke is really killing me. I had a person in my Facebook group, and she reached out for some help, and I told her, I said, I don't think you're really ready to take that job. She just took a signing, no training, no nothing. And I told her, I said, I don't really think you should do that. So she took it. I told her, I think I would give it back, and it's okay if you give it back. Not all the time, but one or two, it's okay to say, hey, unfortunately, I won't be able to complete this obligation or commitment. So anyway, she does it, and it went well. It went well. Because she knew the person at the table or whatever eventually. Oh, I got to get up. And anyway, so she put it back in the group trying to shade, I guess. Well, somebody told me I shouldn't even do this job and I shouldn't have taken it and all this and all that. And I wasn't offended at all, because I already know you did that one, baby girl. But the next one, you probably won't be able to do it. Okay, the next 2, 3, and then you're going to be in trouble. So I'm always of the mindset, let's get the training first. Let's pump the brakes on buying all this stuff. Let's pump the brakes. Let's get the training. You got to invest in yourself first, unless you're a good self-studier. And that might not even be a word. A good self-study student. All right. April says, I won't do that until I take the course. Yeah, baby. I'm a really recommend it, okay? And then you know what? Another reason why I say that, because you got away with this one. And that's good, right? You did it. I'm not mad at you at all. But imagine if you took the course and you knew what you were talking about, and you knew how to speak the lingo. Let your client know you know what you're doing. They feel more confident. Okay? So congratulations again on taking this apostille. And again, it shouldn't be that hard, the one for Puerto Rico. Just follow the steps. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna get out of here because the smoke is killing me. But I just wanted to give you guys some tidbits on stop being scared of apostilles because it's not that complicated. Check out my course. Check out mentorship. We are here for you. We don't plan to go anywhere. We've been here. We've been consistent. We've been saying the same thing for years. So if you like the way we talk here, you can only imagine what everything else is behind the scenes. So on behalf of Notary Educators, I'm going to say goodbye because I have got to get out this weather and this smoke. It's not the weather, it's the smoke. Bye, guys. Good night. Oh, I cannot.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.